Your body will do what your mind tells it to do. Your body's going to do whatever your mind tells it to do. So if you're getting close to the end of a workout, you're coming up to the end of a run, you're swimming, you're cycling, you're on a hike, whatever your chosen activity is, when you're getting to that stage where you feel like you're running almost on empty, that is just your mind playing tricks on you to try and help you to conserve energy. Because at that point, when your brain kicks in, your mind starts screaming, come on Mike, you can stop now, you've done enough, you've worked hard enough, you might as well just stop now because you've done enough. Or, yeah, you've swam 85% of the way that coach said for you to do, or you've cycled 3/4 of that hill that you set yourself to do, you did whatever that thing was and you've done almost all of it. And you get to that point where it starts to get hard and you've got to grit your teeth. It's at that stage, that is where the progress is made, because you get to that point and you're kind of on the cusp. And it would be so easy for me to stop running. It would be so easy for you to stop exercising, to push that last couple of reps, to swim those last couple of meters, whatever it is. Yes, it would be easy to do that, but what you find is the more you push past that inner voice that tells you to stop, the later and later it comes round the next time, because it's learning. This mind of yours is learning that, crikey, Mike can actually take a little bit more. So I'm going to come round and try and save him a little bit later next time. And then we adapt. And when I put my feet up, I'm going to recover and come back stronger, so that the next time those voices come, it's a little bit later, because we're getting out of our own comfort zone. We're training ourselves to work that little bit more and push past those voices that want us to stop, those voices that make it easier for us, the voices that help us to justify why you can stop, instead of pushing through and finishing off that session, of finishing whatever exercise or movement you've chosen to do. So I've got about 60 seconds left before I need to continue pushing, because it will be so easy for me to now walk the rest of the way home. But I would rather look back in about 10 minutes time and think, yes, I pushed that little bit more this time, so that next time it's going to be a little bit easier. So where in your life is your inner voice? Where in your life is your inner voice? Is it holding you back? Where are you letting your inner voice get louder and louder and dominate what you actually do? Because you've always got that choice. The voice can start screaming, but what you can find is you can still move despite whatever that voice says, right? Despite what that voice says, you can still move. If anything, you probably still got, another 20, 30, 40%. Trust me, give it a go and see how much more you can actually do past the point where previously you would have stopped, because then it gets easier. The more you do it, the more you're training yourself, the more self-discipline you're developing. And then it's not about motivation, it's just you justifying to yourself, convincing yourself that you've got it in you to push way past whatever that chip on your shoulder is telling you to stop doing. All right, go out there and squeeze the extra 34% out of yourself, and see how over a year, if you do that regularly, imagine where your fitness is going to be, imagine where your health is going to be, imagine where your mind could be if you squeeze just a little bit more out every single time.